This video is sponsored by this channel's members, patrons, and viewers. Thank you for your support.
It's a new world.
Hello folks and welcome back. I've got a very interesting game to share with you today that almost completely slipped under my radar this past few weeks. Valheim is a procedurally generated co-op action RPG that's being developed by IronGate AB and published by Coffee Stain. If you don't know who that is, that's the company that's behind the widely accepted, hugely positive game known as Satisfactory. When I first saw this, I wasn't exactly sure what to think, because this game had reminded me of other Viking-based early access games that recently came out but didn't really have a lot going for them at the time. But then I started to read more about it and look into some of the videos, and I gotta say they might have something pretty special here. Maybe it's one of the reasons why a company like Coffee Stain would also put their name behind it. But let's talk about what exactly this is. Valheim is a single-player or co-op action RPG that's based in Norse mythology. In the world of Valheim, besieged by creatures of chaos and ancient enemies of the gods, we are the new custodians of the primordial purgatory, given the task of slaying Odin's ancient rivals and bringing order to the world. This game lets us play with up to 10 people in one single world, and from the wording I'm guessing we can choose between co-op single-player drop-in, or we can host dedicated servers people can join, like it says on their Steam page. It features an action combat system with punishing dodge and block mechanics, with the wide variety of weapons we can use. It's got a full-fledged building system involved. We can build our houses and base buildings from the ground up, raise up mead halls and farms, settlement outposts, and even castles. Along with this, we can also build our very own ships and take them sailing out in the world. It features a lot of creatures and animals, even boss-type monsters like frost giants, what appears to be tree ents, massive demonic creatures, and even dragons. The game is completely procedurally generated, which is honestly very surprising. With the type of monsters and creatures we've been seeing in the trailer, I would honestly think this would be more of a linear RPG. I'm not sure how well that part's going to work out, but I'm totally down for it because I love procedural generation. I wasn't able to find a lot of info about the crafting system, but it says it has intuitive item crafting, lets us forge the finest weapons and armor, and craft food plus mead. I'm guessing we'll probably be able to transport resources via the ship, but I also did see some hand carts we can make in the trailer, and that's going to make things so much easier. Couple things I noticed about the trailer is that we'll probably be able to explore dungeons, possibly participate in what looks like monster invasions, saying that because I see this guy coming out of the house to fight these skeletons, and there's even these dark portals we can enter. My absolute biggest question for this game though is so far mainly on the settlement side. I want to know if we can actually have NPC followers and maybe settlers that live in our village. Probably a tall order considering how difficult it might be to get that in some RPGs, and I know this is co-op and all, but I would still love to see it. Gathering wise, I've seen that we can hunt animals like the deer, harvest metals and of course wood, and use those to our advantage. I think the weakest parts I've seen so far is mainly on the combat side. But if the rest of the game is decent enough gameplay wise, when it comes to RPGs I can always look past the combat system and enjoy the rest of it just fine. Plus this is going into early access, so as far as those type of games go, I'm glad this is going to start with this many features at the beginning. Now you're probably thinking at this point that the catch is that it's not coming out for a while. Well nope, it's actually scheduled to open up in early access on February 2nd, so really soon, especially if it pops at midnight. And it looks like the server hosting is already ready to go, so that takes care of that. I think I want to stream for the game a bit if I can, and possibly grab one of these servers too. I'll probably open it up to everybody and see how it goes. I'll put a password on it, plus I'll make a community post, and I'll also tell people during the stream what it is so that you folks get dibs. No clue what the game's price is going to be, but I'm hoping it's within the $20 to $30 range. It could be worth more than that, but that's a pretty good range to start at least in early access. Either way, I'm going to rest up before then and schedule the stream. Hope to catch you guys there, and thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful night or day, and farewell.